we'll discuss about the last thing. Last type of a question, that is a when alphabet in the word are different or alike. We discussed about the different, like gift. Okay, I'll take one more example. So type 4. Permutation of a n things. Permutation of n things when the alphabets of the word are alike. Permutation of n things when the alphabets of the words are alike, means similar. Okay, take an example. How many distinct arrangement can be possible? How many distinct arrangement can be possible? By the alphabets of word good. Alphabets of the word good. See here, in a second example, in a first example, we had solved an example which is related to the gift. I'll give a glance about the gift immediately here. We solved about the gift. So how we solved? There are 4 number of alphabets were there. So I took it as a 4 factorial. But this 4 factorial will be applicable only when the alphabets are different. But here the alphabets are similar. See here, G, O1, O2 and D. G-O1, O2 and D means I will be having the 2 O's in the word good. So how we have to solve means first take a 4 factorial means total number of alphabets 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 4 factorial divided by number of alphabets which are repeating. How many times it is repeating? Only one alphabet is there, but also it is repeating 2 times. That's why take it as a 2 factorial. 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial. What will be my answer? 4 into 3 into 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial. 2 factorial get cancelled. It is 4 into 3 is a 12 ways. See here I will got an answer as 24. Here I am getting an answer as a 12 because although both the alphabets, both the words will be having a 4 letters, but here the alphabets are different. Here one alphabet is repeating twice. Okay, I will take over 2 more example. It will be, you will get a clear picture about the alike kind of questions. So we will take a word minimum. Minimum, right? So how many alphabets are there? What they are telling? How many distinct arrangement can be possible by the alphabets of the word minimum, right? See here in the minimum how many alphabets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So take it as a first as a 7 factorial. First immediately see after that, is the alphabets in the word minimum are alike or different? Yeah, it's alike. I is repeating 3 times. M is repeating 3 times and I is repeating 2 times. What we have to do? Don't do addition for this. We have to do the multiplication. So how many times M is repeating? It's a 3 times. So take it as a 3 factorial. Don't take only 3. We have to consider it as a factorial because 3 factorial is nothing but 6 ways. I can arrange 3 different M's, like consider it as M1, M2 and M3. I can arrange it in a 6 different ways. That's why we have to consider it as a 3 factorial into, as I said you, don't do the addition, we have to do the multiplication in the denominator. How many i's are there? 1 I, but it is repeating twice, so it is a 2 factorial. It is a 2 factorial. Do the simplification. 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 2 factorial. 3 factorial get cancelled. 2 ones are 2 2s are. So our answer will be 7 into 6 into 6 into 10. 5 is a 10. 7 into 60. So 420 will be your answer. So this is how we have to solve the example. That's why I had solved the 2 questions from the alike. See, if here 2 different alphabets are repeating a different number of times, I is repeating 2 times, M is repeating 2 times. If in such cases we have to do the multiplication. Okay, these are the types of the permutation in the permutation and the combination concept. Okay, as I said I told you to don't use the formula for the, especially for the permutation. You may ask for such kind of questions, you will get the correct answer. But as I told you, where I will be getting a wrong answer for the, if I will be going with the formula. Okay, we will see such kind of questions. See, it's a very important, and I will tell you both the methods, formula method as well as the trick method. Which method will be give you the correct answer? I will tell you. See, how many distinct 3-digit number can be formed by using 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. See the question. What is the question? 3-digit number can be formed by using 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means total number are 6. Total number here is 6 because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, first we will discuss about the formula. After that I will tell you the trick. So, first we will go for the NPR formula. So, what is the N here? 6. What is R here? They are telling to form a 3-digit number. NPR is equal to 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 3 means it's a 3 factorial. So, it is equal to 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial is equal to, I will be getting a 60 ways. I will be getting a 60 ways. But this method is a wrong method. Why? See here. Practically see here. What they are telling? By using these 6 digits, I need to form a 3-digit number. So, 3-digit number means 1, 2 and 3. It's a 100th place, 10th place and unit place. See, first I will let you know, in the question they didn't mention repetition is allowed. So, by that we will consider it as a repetition is not allowed only. Okay, we will consider repetition is not allowed. Okay, I am discussing in which repetition is not allowed. For the same question I will tell you how it works for the when the repetition is allowed. So, there are 3-digit number means I will be having 100th, 10th as well as the unit place, right. See, I will be having a 0 here. If I will write a 0 at the 100th place, what happens? Consider, for example, I am writing a 0 at the 100th place. 0 at the 100th place. 100th place, 10th place and a unit place. I am writing 0 at the 100th place and 1 and 2. Although it looks like it will be having a 3 digits, but it is a 2-digit number, right? It is a 2-digit number. That's why I can't write a 0 at the 100th place, right? I can't write a 0 at the 100th place. So, 0 will be discarded from the 100th place. I can't write the 0 at the 100th place. Means, what are the remaining possibility? Remaining possibility at the 100th places, except the 0 I can write anything. Except the 0 I can write anything. Means, how many possibility left? Although it will be having a 6 number, I can't write a 0. That's why remaining number is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, 5 possibility are there for the 100th place. What about the 10th place now? What about the 10th place? See, this is it matters. Choosing a 100th place and the 10th place matters a lot here, where they are giving a 0 in the question, right. We done with the 100th place, we will go for the 10th place. So, I can't write 0 at the 100th place, but I can write 0 at the 10th place as well as the unit place, correct. Now see, consider I wrote a number 1 at the 100th place. I wrote number 1 at the 100th place. right? So at that time I can't write this number 1 at the 10th place because repetition is not allowed. What is the meaning of repetition is not allowed? Means if you are writing a 1 here, I can't write the same number here. The next number should be the different number. That is the meaning of not allowed. Correct. When you are writing 1 here, so you can't write 1 here. So this will be discarded. So 0 is already 1 will be discarded here. 0 will be discarded for the 100th position. Whatever the number you wrote at the 100th position, we can't write at the 10th position. So again, except the number 1, I can write any number at the 10th position. What are the remaining numbers? 0, 2, 3, 4 and 5. How many numbers it will be? Again it will be having a 5 possibilities. Correct. Now we will discuss about the unit place. See, here I wrote a 1. Consider here I am writing a number 3. At the 10th place I am writing a number 3. So what are the possibility at the unit place? I wrote a number 1 at the 100th place. I wrote a number 3 at the 10th place, means I can't write the among these number at the unit place. So what are the remaining possibility? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So do the multiplication here. 5 into 5 into 4. So how much I will get? 5 into 5 into 4 is 25 into 4. This will be your answer. Consider how many number difference it will be. It's a 100 ways. I can arrange the number in 100 different ways. Here I am arranging in a 60 ways. It's a wrong. He can arrange in a different 100 ways. Right. This is when the repetition is not allowed. When the repetition is not allowed. Now we will see the same method when the repetition is allowed. When the repetition is allowed. Same question. When they are added 0 to 5. See here. Again 100th place, 10th place and the unit place. 100th place, 10th place and the unit place. Right. After that, so again in the same case, at the 100th place I can't write a 0 because if I write a 0, what it will happen? It will become a 2-digit number. So I can't write a 0 at the 100th place. Right. So what are the possibility at the 100th means? 1, 2, 3, 4 or a 5. Among these 5 numbers I can write anything at the 100th position. Correct. What about the 10th position now? Consider here I am writing a 2 at the 100th position. I am writing a number 2 at the 100th position. What about the 10th position? I can write a 2 also at the 10th position because repetition is allowed. Repetition is allowed means I can write 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I can write anything. Correct. That's why when it is like that, at that time how many possibility will be there? Now here I can even write the 0, I can even write the 2. So all the numbers which are there in the question are the possibility to write in the question. Correct. Next, I can write how many total number are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Because repetition is allowed here, that's why I can write all the 6 numbers. So do the multiplication 5 into 6 into 6. So these are the number of ways to arrange the 3-digit distinct number. So that's why I told you don't use the formula, because if you use the formula it is considering all the 6 number while calculating the arrangement. So rather than differentiating the formula based question and the trick based question, we will mainly focus only on the trick for the permutation. Okay, we will discuss only last type. After that we will end up a video. Okay, what is the last type of problem in the permutation? Permutation is last problem, last type, and the very important. This type of question they used to ask oftenly, right? Okay, how many distinct arrangement can be possible by the word magic? By the word magic, you can say, yeah, we done with this in the type 1, correct? So magic is there, so it's a 5 factorial. 5 factorial. I done with the answer, but they will add a few more instructions for the same question. How many distinct arrangement can be possible for the word magic? Such that all the ovals has to come together. All the ovals has to come together, right? What they are telling, all the vowels has to come together. This is the 5 factorial is the answer when there is no any restriction. If they in the question they will add all the vowels has to come together, then how we have to solve? See, take a word, how many, which are the 2 vowels are there in the question? M, A is there, G is there, I is there, C is there. Among the 5 alphabet, 2 are the vowels A and I. 2 are the vowels A and I. So I will take A and I as a single entity, single alphabet, because they, what they told, they has to come together. If they want to come together means I need to take it as a single entity. Yeah, which are the remaining consonant? M, G and C. So now count how many alphabets are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So take it as a 4 factorial. 4 factorial, correct. After that what we have to do? This AI can be written in a 2 different ways. I can write AI or IA, right? So in the bracket how many alphabets, how many vowels are there? We have to take that much of factorial in addition with the total number. So in multiplication with the total number, it's a 2 factorial. Everyone understood how the 2 factorial and 4 factorial came? This 4 factorial is because I am considering this as a single entity and this is a 1, 2, 3 and a 4. That's why it's a 4 factorial. What about this 2 factorial? I will be having a 2 vowels in the bracket. That's why consider it as a 2 factorial. Don't consider it as a 2 only. Don't neglect the factorial. I have to consider it as a 2 factorial. So our answer should be 24 into 2. Our answer should be 48. Right. Our answer is a 48. These are the ways of asking a question in the exam. Now they will increase they will reverse, they will complement the question. Same question, but what they'll ask, they will just complement the question. Same question. In how many arrangement can be possible for the word magic such that all the vowels has never come together. All the vowels should never come together. Vowels never come together. What we have to do? Only easy thing. Don't go for any other methods. What we have to do here? All the what they are asking, all the vowels should never come together. So first, how many alphabets are there here in the word magic? I will be having a 5 alphabets. So it is a 5 factorial. This is a 5 factorial when there is no any restriction. So take it as 5 factorial as it is. Means what? How many ways you can arrange the vowels? Vowels in which all the vowels has to come together. It is a 48. So do the subtraction. It is a 120 minus of 48. That will be 72 will be your answer, in which vowel should not be come together. If they are asking never case, the total number minus of the ways in which the vowels are coming together. So these are the ways of asking. This is a very important last one, especially the never and the vowel has to come together. Sometime they will ask in which the consonant has to come together. At that time, make a one entity for the consonant. That's it. That is the only one thing which deals with the vowels as the consonant. So these are the only few types, 5 to 6 types of the problem. Oftenly they will ask in the exam. So this ends our permutation. In next video, we will discuss about the combination. Thank you.